In our previous class, we looked at we were able to consider the sum function, the if function for results, student results. That was what we did in the last class. So before we proceed further, I want us to also look at some other basic function in the Excel, such as the subtraction, the product, that is multiplication, count, division. Okay, we'll look at this. If time permits us, we'll move to this AND function, the OR function, nested if function, combining AND or an if function together. Then we'll look at conditional calculations too, that is using your if. Then thereafter we look at the VLOOKUP. Okay, what I will do tonight, anywhere we stop, if we could not check the VLOOKUP, maybe I will send the class. We have a pre-recorded content for VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP respectively. So I will send the class. So look at the VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, index, match, and then combining index and match, decision making with VLOOKUP and if, decision making with index and match formula. And thereafter, we'll also look at the left function, the right function, the mid function, the len function, the concatenate function, the text function, and the trim functions. Okay, then thereafter we check the upper function. This to change your text. So all these are under text now. To change your text to capital letter. The lower function to change your text to lower, that is lower case. Then we'll check the proper, that is the sentence case. Then the search function. For instance, you want to run a search, and then you want to enter formula for it. You have the search function. Then you can also combine text functions for decision making. Okay, so we'll look at all these at the course of this training, but I don't know how our time will permit us with all these. But these are things we needed to touch before we'll move to other things in our Excel journey. Okay, we must look at that before we then move to maybe data visualization. Okay, and then we'll still come back and check conditional formatting using color and icon. So we'll do that, but for now, these basic things we are considering, they are very, very important because we must be able to navigate across that. All right, so let's fasten our seatbelt as we move on to today's class. All right, Mr. Simon, you are welcome. So let's start. So we're going to generate a data set. Then we use these operations. They're very important. Okay, so let's go ahead now. I'll open a new sheet. Please can help us mute. Okay, so now we have a new sheet. We can now kick start. Let's assume here we have a product code. Here we have product name. You can follow suit. Product name. Okay, here is product code for those who have such. Then we have the cost of the product, or let's put quantity, the cost of getting it, then the sales, the amount the person is selling it, And okay, we can now look for, maybe determine profit by subtracting. uh, we want to check if you are running at loss. Let's put balance here. Just allow me to do this. Right. We'll just subtract this from this to know if the person sold it at an higher rate or at the same rate or at a lower price. Okay. So the product code, we can just do something like this AB1 or 001. Let me duplicate. Look at the way I want to duplicate this. I'll just edit. My cell is highlighted. I'll take my cursor below this. Once it's done, then I will just drag down. Okay, you can see it. So we now have AB001, AB002, AB003, AB004 down to 13. Okay, so these are the product code. Then I can then add the product name. Let's assume I'm using Mr. Simon's shop, benzene, ethanol, sulfuric acid, sulfuric acid, distill water, distill water, what again? Uh, uh, Pipette. But I don't know if I'm getting the burette. I don't know if I'm getting the stuff anyway. Thermometer. Just permit me to just write. And what other items again? Okay, let me just write other things too. Plant extract, bacteria, virus. Don't mind me, please. What again? Uh, Nitrates. What again? Uh, Butane, methane. Okay, I have 13 item. Okay, so assume for this we have he has it in 10 quantity, that is 10 pieces in time, depending on the liters is measuring it. Let's assume here we have 20. I believe you can see my screen, please.
Yes, we are doing what we are doing, bro.
Oh, okay. 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 Then the cost of buying this is, if you are to get per, this is quantity. You have 10 quantity, then cost per unit. Cost per unit. Let's do it this way. This is cost per unit. That is the cost for one. Okay. And this is sales per unit too. Okay. Okay. So now let's assume he bought this one per unit, per quantity, per one. He's getting it at the rate of let's assume 2,000. This one 3,000. This one 5,000. This one 500. This one 200. This one 1,500. This one 1,000. This one 5,000. Or let me change this to 7,000. This 4,500. This 10,000. This 3,500. This 2,500. This 1,500. Actually, what I'm doing now is data entry. So by now, all of us should be able to enter data into our worksheet properly. Then for this other one, the sales, Let's assume he sold is the selling price according to this man is 25. This is 3001. Can you please mute so that the ringing tone will not be coming in? 5001 is a generous man, so he's not adding more profit. 300. This one 1007. This one is 1002. This one is 1000. This one is 5000. This one is 12,000. Okay, this one is more than that. It's 10,000. This is 12,000. Okay, this is 4,000. This is 3,000, and this is 2,000. Okay, now we have cost per unit. We have unit sales per unit, the amount this man sells his product. Now, if you want to know how much the total cost for benzene, okay, so the total cost, let me edit this balance to represent total cost. Total cost is total cost. Then the next one will be total sales. Okay, total sales. Okay. Now I want to now calculate. So to do that, to get the total cost, we are going to say this multiplied by the quantity, the cost for one unit multiplied by the total unit. Okay. So we are going to enter. We said if you are making reference to a cell, you use equal to sign. So I'm entering my equal to sign, right? Now I will show you two ways. Okay. Either you use the product or you use by using asterisk. Okay, let's start from here. Come to your formula bar. Let's look for, okay, I'm searching, and if in case you did not see products, so once click on more, it will direct you to a place where you search. So I want to search for multiplication, then it will suggest for us multiplication. Multiplication. Okay, let's use products. Okay, see, we have products. So click on products. All right. So we have this. Look at it. That is C2. What I need is C2 and D2, not the range. So we have to correct it. C2 and D2. Okay. Okay. So can you see my screen? Can you see me? Can you see the screen, please? To duplicate this formula, you don't need to be typing it, because imagine you have 1,000, or you want to design empty sheet like this for an organization. You don't need to be typing the code for each cell. So what to do is just to click. You see, you carry your cursor down to the angle where you can see my mouse here, the black. Once the cursor change to cross black, then you left click and then you drag down. Once you drag down, you see it. Let me click here. So what we have done is dynamic cell referencing. You see the numbers changing. That's what we call it dynamic. Assuming it is absolute, the number will not change. But since it's dynamic, you can see that we now have C14 and D14. So we are multiplying the cost, that is the cost of the item, multiplied by the quantity that this individual have. Okay, so it means that this is the amount this person spent in acquiring this product. All right, before we proceed, let me quickly format the cell to cater for since it's money, so it will be shown that this is money. This is money. Let me do that. So come here, then you say you are dealing with currency. Okay, now if you are not satisfied, you can click on this. can see dollar is showing there, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I want to see if I can change the dollar sign to another country. If you click on that and drop down, you see another dialog box appearing where you can change the sign to another currency. So I want to look for uh, naira. Then let's see. Let me see if it's time. Okay, I've seen naira. Now you see. Oh, I don't want the naira sign to be here. So look at where I clicked. Look at it. Can you see my cursor? Can you see my cursor, please?
Yes.
So
Yes.
just click on it. Once you click on it, you see where you can change the symbol of your currency. Okay, so I want to change this my
Okay.
own. Not satisfied with it. I want it to be behind and not in front. It's showing in front. I don't know why. Let me change this to okay. Okay, it's better now. Okay, so I'll do the same thing for this because this is money. So let me format it to currency. Then I'm not satisfied with this sign. I'll change it to naira. So you can, I don't know the currency, your currency there. You can look for it. If you see it, you can change instead of showing dollar, it can be in the currency of your country. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm trying to do same here. Looking for naira now. Okay, I've seen. Okay. All right. Now I've done that for costs. Now the same thing applies to sales. Now I'm going to calculate the total sales. Let's assume this man too sold everything for the amount stated here, the amount here. Okay, let's assume that was what this man got. So we want to calculate, we want to know the total sales that is expected of him. Okay, total sales that is expected of this man. So the same formula too, we type equal to product. Okay, open your parenthesis, then click on this. Okay, and then you press comma. This time around you click on comma, then select this and then close it. Do you see what I did? Can you see it? Can you see what I have done so far?
Yes, yes.
Okay, that equals to, you type product, open parenthesis. The reason why I'm not using colon because I don't want to show range. We have something demarcating E and C. So to separate it, I'm using comma. I said C2, comma, and then E2. So the system now know that I'm making reference to C2 and E2. Rebecca, are we there?
Hello.
Yes,
Please, just a question, please.
yes,
Since we want to multiply um, C2
yes,
with an E2,
yes,
why not just use the column? Why the comma in this case? Why
yes.
not do it the way we did the other ones?
Yes, if we use column, column is used to show range. So and you know D is in between C and D, C and E. So if we
Okay.
put column, the system will add D into it and you will not have the right, it will multiply 10 multiplied by the value in D multiplied by the value in E.
Okay. 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 I get it.
Yeah. So the one we did that we use range to the other time, you can decide not to use column too. I still use comma for it. It will still work.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay.
Okay. Rebecca, are you there? So let me press enter key now. So you can see we have 26 26,000, Rabi. We have 26, 2006 multiplied by 10. You have 26,000. Okay. So we'll just you just drag down. Once you drag down, you have it done for the rest. So let me quickly format it to show Naira sign. Okay. All right. So we have this now. So in case you want to design an empty blank sheet, you can use the same thing. Okay, just design it, and once you begin to put your value, you have automated the work. It will just be generating it for you. It will be telling you, okay, this is your total cost, this is the total sales. So if you want to now know if you are making profit, that leads to the next column. That is maybe we can label that as balance. Okay, so it means Moto, since network has locked out Moto. Rebecca, can you hear us, please? Click on this drop down. You are looking for subtraction. So now if you are not seeing subtraction, you can click on more function, and then you now search for subtraction. 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 Sorry, I made mistake in my typing. Subtraction. Okay, it's not giving me, but what we are using is you can use if sum or you can use minus. Okay, let me just type. So we have a if sub. Look at it here. So it said it returned the difference of two complex numbers. Okay, you click on this, then we select total sales, comma, then the total cost here, and then you close it, and then you press enter. See, this is 6,000. Let's quickly format this to be naira or your dollar sign, as the case may be, please, or the currency you are using in your country.
Just repeat the formula again.
Okay, equals to, then you type
Equals to
if sum, that is
if sum.
if sum IMSUB, then you open the parentheses.
IMA
IMSUB.
ABS. Is it the one?
You said?
IMA.
Then you sell open.
Please, that. Hello.
No, I'm seeing IMABS.
IMSUB.
Please, that im sub. Are we typing it or we are getting it from somewhere?
Okay, you can look for it under your formula bar and search for subtraction. It will bring
Okay,
this for you. But if you did not want to,
I've seen it.
you said
I've seen
you
it.
have seen it. Okay. So, Mr. Simon, if
Yeah.
you type it and you did not see, that is why I quickly type it myself since I know it's offhand. For some people who do not know it, you can go to your function bar and search for it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Can we continue? So with
Okay,
Yes.
sir. What we are trying to say now is that im sum is like a shortcut for subtraction.
yes, yes. When you search for subtraction on this product, this thing, you will not see the formula called subtraction. You will see im sum.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Rebecca, you are raising up your hand.
Yes, so I've managed, but I'm unable to put the currency because my first value is a negative.
Okay, you are able to.
I don't know.
You are unable. Is it on this one we just did? You are
Yes,
able to put currency
yes.
because of what?
I'm not sure, but I'm just thinking probably because my first value is a negative 4,000.
Not. No, no, it's not true.
It's not that. So
Yes.
what am I missing?
No. The reason why it's like that is because we are using ipsum. That is why. That is why if you look at
Oh, okay,
yes, if you look at the one I did too, you will not see the sign there, the currency sign.
okay,
Yes. So, but I will show us another one using normal minus that you are aware of. Okay, then we'll try that and see. I'm coming, but before then, let me change this currency and see if it will. If otherwise, I'll show you the other one too. Okay.
okay.
Now I've done that. Is not showing here. So now, you know, if sum is used to get the difference between complex number. Now let me now show you the other way around using your minus sign equal to, okay, this minus this. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen?
Okay. Okay. Yeah. This method is better and shorter.
Okay, so but I needed to show you the long way before the short one. So now the other this minus sign now, this one will show you currency sign. So you just type in equal to, then you select the cell or you type it minus the other cell, and then you click on your enter key, then it will show.
Yeah, the currency has come.
It's
Yeah.
yes, okay. So the reason why it was not working for him, so because if sum is used for complex number, that was why. Okay. Now I would love to also add this. You see the product sign that we did. You can use. You see, Simon, you raise your hand.
I want to ask, please, in a case where you want to use the shortcut method,
Yes.
and then you want to minus um you want to minus um D2
Yes.
from G2.
Yes.
Now, do we still need to use the minus sign, knowing that we have E and F in between?
Yes. You must use the minus sign.
But because you earlier said that when we're doing that of a multiplication,
Yes.
you said we can use column if they are not far from each other. Example, E and F. But in a case where we have E and G, we need to use comma.
Yes.
So in this case now, when we have this G and D, knowing that they are far from each other,
Yes.
do we still use the minus?
Yes. You can use the minus.
Knowing that, okay, that means the F and E, there won't be an interference of it.
Yes. That column is used for range. Minus is seen as the
Okay.
arithmetic minus. Like you see the product we did. If you don't want to use product, you can use asterisk for multiplication.
Okay,
I'm going
okay,
to show maybe after this. Let me just quickly write that down here so you can take note of that. For product,
okay.
let me write it so I can see my screen and take note in your note. I'll delete it after this. Product is, you can use multiplication sign for it. Okay. For sum, you can use a plus sign for it. Then for okay, escape. Let me nice. No. Okay. Let me, because I see the way it's okay. Let me minus enter key. Okay, yes. Then for sub, no, this is plus. Okay, so for subtraction, you can use minus. Okay. Then for division, okay, you can use slash. You can use slash for division. Okay, please, you can take down all these arithmetic symbols in case you don't want to be using division, product, sum, if sum. You can use this what's its name now, all these arithmetic functions here. Let me increase it. Can you see it, please? Everybody, can you see it?
Yes, yes, we can see it. We can see
Okay,
it.
so in case
For
you,
me, I still can't.
okay, you said,
Are you able maybe just try to share your screen?
you said what?
Maybe try to share your screen, yes, because I still can't see your screen.
Okay, let me stop and try again. Okay, we type in equal to, then we select our numerator, which is this, divide by, that using your slash, by the quantity, which is C2. Okay, do you see it? Then you type enter. It's not the same 600. Can you see it? Can you see it? Same page. Okay, you can try it out. Both the quotient and the division, you can try it out. Then you drag down. Okay, I believe you can all see my screen.
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes,
Okay, and you people, you got the steps right?
Yes.
Okay, okay. So
yes.
okay, so now we have done the product, we've done division. I said we did sum in the other class, and we've done subtraction too. So this, what we have done so far is the basic arithmetic operations, the sum, division, like that. So we've done average too. So I don't need to bring it down to this class again. So I want us to make progress. So the next thing is to move on. Let's, please, are we together?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
so I said we use AND function to combine two columns or two items. Okay, so we want to see if we have people who are buying, or we are more than 5,000 naira items and the quantity is more than 10. So it depends on your choice as a person designing it or as a business person. Okay, you can decide, okay, when you have this, I'm giving you bonus. Or if it is promotion, okay, I want to see somebody who has social performance, and alongside that is a person is coming to work for like 90%. So such person will give the person bonus at the end of the year. So that is where you use your AND function. So just permit me to write bonus here. Bonus here, okay. So we're going to write in our formula. This time around, we're going to type it in, and we're going to put equal to, Okay, since it's a conditional statement, we'll start with our if. Can you see my screen, everyone? Then,
Yes.
Yes.
okay, so then we open our parentheses, the circle bracket. Then we now type the and function. Let me use capital letter. You can see it's showing. So use capital letter. Either of them it will work. And then you open your parentheses again. Now you now declare. Where is the sales? Okay, this is our sales here. All right, this is our sales. So let's assume we are saying any sales that is above. Above is greater than sign. Okay, greater than. Can we use 30,000 or 10,000? Let's use 20,000. 20,000. Okay, that is the first condition. This is the first condition, please. Then the next condition, that the quantity, this our quantity is on C. The quantity is above 10. Okay, the quantity is above 10. Okay, so let's close the first bracket, comma. That is the first condition we have declared. Now we now said where this is where, because you see this first one deals with the first condition for your if too. Then we now say the next thing is if the other condition is for few, give the person bonus. Okay, if the condition is not for few, tell the person no bonus, no bonus. Then let's close the quotes and close our parentheses. So if you have entered this, you press in your enter key. Can you see it? Can you see what I have here? Can you see my screen?
Yeah, please. I think I'm lost. I'm lost. If you can take it again.
I will.
Can see your screen. Maybe repeat.
Yes, I will. I will. Okay, let's press the delete button. So I said the and but function we use equal to. Then we start with the if. We must understand that if function works with two conditions, true or false. Okay, so you open your parentheses. Now I said we are using the and function. Type in your and. Are you here? And. Are you there now? Before I proceed. Okay,
Yes.
open your parentheses. Now you are declaring the condition. We are saying that if the sales here is, I've clicked on it, that is G2. Sales is on G2, total sales is on G2. Okay, it's on G2. Okay, if it is above, let's assume 30,000, 30,000, 30,000, comma, that is the first condition. And now I told you and works with two, right? So the second thing is for and. Then what is the second condition that this thing must fulfill? And the quantity that the person bought, this quantity, now this quantity is above, let's say, let's just put 22. It's above 20. Okay. Now we are done with the condition for and. Let's now continue with the condition for if. You put comma. Are you here before I continue? Please, are you here? Are we on the same page?
Yes.
Okay, okay. So now
Yes.
now the next thing is to declare. We open your quotes, you type you have bonus, then you close the quote, comma, open another quote. If the person did not meet the two condition, okay, no bonus. Close the quotes and then close the parentheses. Please, are we on this page together? If you're on this page with me together, once you are here, press your enter key.
Okay.
Okay, so you play once you are here, once you are done with it, press enter key. Now you see this person is showing that there's no bonus because the person did not buy up to 20, more than 20 quantity. So you can drag down to see the effect on other ones. Okay, see this one too. No bonus because you bought just 20, not more than 20. The quantity is not up to above 20. We have 20. This one is more than this one here. This one here, the person fulfill the first condition of 40, but the total sales is not more than 30,000. Okay, so you must fulfill the two condition to have the bonus. Okay, so now you can see it. So what we did here is for what we call bonus and using and. Okay, using and. Please, is everyone here?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, okay. So let me quickly do something here so that you know we use and function here. Let me write it so that it will be clear to everyone. We use and function inclusive of if function too. Let's leave it there. Okay. Now time is up already, but I want to see if we can touch the all function. Okay, the all function. So you check. Okay, like you want to see maybe you have two options. Either you satisfy this or you satisfy that. You can satisfy if you meet one criteria. Are we together? If you meet one criteria of this, they will give you bonus. Note for hand, you must meet the two. Is that also? Are we together?
Yes, we are
Yes.
together.
Okay, so now you know for hand function, you must meet the two criteria for you to be given bonus. Now, for all function, you can meet just one and you still be given the criteria. For instance, let's assume you are working in an organization and you want to promote. You can say, okay, if you have the certification and you don't have experience, we'll promote you. Okay, you have experience, you don't have certification, we'll promote you. So that is true. That is where the all function comes to place. And it's the same thing with this. However, for this one, we change the and to all. Let me just copy this. Copy the formula you wrote. Then let's paste it here. Uh, Escape. Let's see if I can paste. Okay. Have you copied and paste? Then change the and to all. Change the and to all. So it means this person did not even meet any of the criteria. Let me scroll, let me drag down and observe and see if okay, see this other one now. You see that every other will have bonus because they meet one of the criteria. That is why they have bonus. But for hand, it's not if you are as long as you did not meet the two criteria, you're not permitted to have it. Can you see what I'm saying, please? So we are waiting for Mr. Simon. I want you to try it and tell us your results where you are combining and or together. If you see, we have equal to sign, the if, we have if, then open parenthesis, and open another parenthesis, you select total sales. That is where we have G2 must be greater than 30,000. Then the or without comma or. At this time around, we now pick what did we pick H2. H, that is the revenue, and we say the revenue must be more than 5,000. That is the interest that you accrued. Then comma C2, that is the quantity, must be above 10. We then closed it. Said if you satisfy this, bonus, otherwise no bonus. So if you enter the formula, Mr. Simon, then drag down. We are the only one we have not hear from you to know. Let's drag down and see. Okay, so you can see. You can see just like the and, you can see. Although it's even better than the, of course, for this on that and we have no bonus, but for this we have bonus. So this one is dealing with the combination. Okay, that, for instance, the and we said you will have more than 3,000. That is the total sales. more than 30,000 rather. Then we now pick or. Either of these conditions attached with the and must be satisfied. If you meet this one and this, fine. If you meet this and this, must, but this one is constant. The sales is constant. Okay. So if you want to satisfy the condition, then you have your results. So we have three different conditions for that. Mr. Simon, are you there? Mr. Simon. Okay, thank you for listening. If you've not subscribed, please do well to subscribe.